Good evening, all. Now we're good to go. It wasn't authorizing me, and I was very upset, but I'm not as upset now. So I think that's good for everyone. That helps everyone out. How's everyone doing tonight, guys? Saturday night, tons of personal breaks out there. 7 spots in the divisional. Would love to get some light the fire going. We're at the point where a third of the product is sold, and we're still waiting for the top three, in my opinion, hits to come out of the product. The Trout, the Jeter, the Seaver Relic Auto, all still there. All still out there somewhere. So hopefully we can get that going. That's the YouTube channel. Tons of stuff at great prices up there. Hopefully we can get some sales going in today. Get ourselves a nice busy night. Hoping really to get some light the fire moving today. If you haven't seen it before, 5 hits plus either a Project 2020 card or an autographed baseball, 5 other rookies slash parallels, plus the chance to hit a Mike Trout auto to 10, a Jeter auto, Tom Seaver relic auto, a couple Adley Rushman draft sapphires, some really good stuff in there. And less than most hobby boxes these days, and you're guaranteed 5 hits. That's not bad at all. So go check that out. Lots of value in that product. Through a third of the print run. I also have a divisional or a dual random team break of that up. That's only $29.95 a slot. Highly recommended. That is coming from a biased person speaking about the product unbiasedly. I've loaded it with value for you guys to give you guys a really good product choice to choose from. Other than that, 2021 Inception is in. I still have a box of Donruss and Panini One Score Football 2020 if you're looking for something a little more hit and base card balanced. Plus some other stuff, plates and patches, Leaf Flash, Chrome Update Mini, and much more. Let's get some stuff going here tonight, guys. Yeah, I went with Cal today. Who's gonna be first to kick us off tonight? It's just a thing. It's ingrained in my head now, so there's no chance of there's no going back now. They do technically say pack on them. I do want that to be noticed. It's always roast me night. That's just how it works. What's up, Jeff? I want to be a nice guy, you know. I'm giving back. I think that's the important thing to note from this. Let's get some personals going, guys. Who's gonna be first to start us off? Plenty of cool stuff up there. Hey, I'm the guy that wears weird socks to bowling. All right, I make myself a very easy target. This is known already. I'm always wearing those, those knee-high athletic socks. So I've got red, pink, orange, green, purple, blue, and silver, I believe. I think those are the seven I have. And I always match it up. So if I'm wearing, an orange shirt, I'm going to wear the orange socks. Pink, I have a pink shirt. Blue, blue. You see where I'm going with this. Plus, my bowling shoes are bright silver and light blue. So I stand out in the crowd. We'll put it that way. And I make sure whenever I bowl Jeff, I'm always wearing the pink just to throw him off a little bit. I did do that last year. For Valentine's Day, I did red and pink. For Christmas, I did red and green. For Halloween, I did orange and something else. I don't remember what I had that was close to orange. But I do it occasionally for special occasions. I'll probably do like pink and blue the day after Easter. Something like that. And this lets me get away with wearing shorts when it's like 25 degrees out. So it benefits everyone, really. I'm not really seeing the downside. Let's get something going, guys. Trust me, there is no one confusing me for that. I want to know the answer to that joke. All right, library coming in. Jeff gonna try a Chrome update. Let me get that printed out. We'll get that going. Start off our night. About 20 after. Plenty of things to take a look at. Go look on the site. Link is in the chat. Third box in. It has been lucky so far. Let's see if it continues. VCU didn't even get the play, so did you see that? No positive test for a week and a half, and 3 hours before the game, they get a positive test. All right, good luck, Jeff. Let's see what we got. All right, our first break of the night going to be for Jeff. Let's get some Topps Chrome update going. 2020 Topps Chrome update, 7 packs. Looking for an auto or refractor, maybe some Luis Robert, some cool vets that haven't had a Chrome card in a while, which we've seen in Chrome. Which we saw an update this year because we didn't have an All-Star game. So we got a little blast from the past this year. Let's see if we can get some cool rookies in here. Plenty of things to choose from. Go check it out on the site, guys. All right, starting off, couple of rookies. Jacob deGrom, Bryce Harper base. Numbers game, Stam Musial for the cards. Or, I'm sorry, Stam Musical, Jeff. Mark McGuire, Brendan McKay, rookie. Next up, regular base, Trent Grisham, base rookie for the Padres. Rookie, Gavin Lux, Decades Next, 2020 insert. Yoshi Tsugo, rookie. My bracket's actually pretty good. I'm in the top 3%. David Ortiz, Stanton, Grandal, Calhoun. Derek Jeter base. Another numbers game, Jeff Bagwell, Nick Solak, Buster Posey. All right, last pack of the box. Gonna be some more names we know. Pedro Martinez, Yordan Alvarez debut, and Ken Griffey Jr. That's gonna do it for that box. As always, thanks for the support in the order, Jeff. All right. Yeah, we were discussing my fashion choices for bowling earlier. I'll actually post a picture of the business account. Usually, if I post any pictures of what I'm wearing for bowling, it's the personal account. I'll actually post one of the business account. Change that up a little bit. Well, I used to wear white, all white. I used to have white tube socks I used to wear all the time, and then when I came back from Pittsburgh, I'm like, I want to get some new colors. So I ordered a couple of them, and I loved them. And then I ordered a couple more, and I loved those. And I've ordered a couple times. I got silver in, and I'm looking at a couple other colors too. I just want to make sure that I have something to match it. But I think it's fun. Kind of lightens the mood a little bit. Some people get really worked up. Let's go with that during the leagues. A couple of teams that really light the fire, so to speak. Speaking of which, I have this product called Light the Fire. You should look into it. 150 a box slash pack, or $30 for a team in the group break, plus a bunch of other stuff available. About 25 after 9. Still looking for some more personal break orders. Tim, I would not have survived as a teacher. That would not be my thing. Ask my wife. Now I'm in the top 2% because I just got Ohio over Virginia right. I'm just saying. Oklahoma's about to win. I'm going to get that one right. Unfortunate spelling error for you. Yeah, if I get the rest right, if I get the last four games right, which is Gonzaga, the Oklahoma game, which is about to end, I have BYU and Texas winning as well. If I get those four right, then I've gotten 26 of the 32 in the first round. You can make your cherry pie that you wanted with a cardboard crust. I mean, my doctor got my knee completely wrong. I remember I heard it initially at softball, made it worse at softball, and I'm like, all right, I got to go to the doctor because I tried going to bowling and I couldn't walk on it correctly. So I went to the doctor. He feels around for it, looks at it. He's like, okay, it looks like it's a sprained knee. Get some ice on it. We'll get you to some light physical therapy so you can work the knee back into athletic shape. So I'm like, all right. I went right over because it was next door, and my physical therapist just, had me sit up on the table. She took a look at my knee, and like 15 seconds in, she's like, "Okay, you tore your meniscus. Here, this is why. Does this hurt?" And it's like, how do you look at my knee for 10 seconds as a doctor and be like, "Yeah, you're fine. Nothing to worry about here." She's like, "It's completely torn here. I mean, you can get an X-ray if you want, but I mean, it made perfect sense because it was hurting exactly where she said it does." Oh, geez, even talking about it makes me dizzy. But she knew right away. Like, how do you get that wrong? So it was what, 6 weeks of physical therapy. I think I missed 5, including the week I tried to go. I think I missed 6 weeks. I missed 5 total weeks, and then the 6th week that I tried to bowl, and I was on crutches for 2 weeks. He was just gonna have me ice it, ice it and rest for a little bit. Hey, I look like a catalog model compared to some other people. Okay, this temple, requires lots of hard work, including sitting at my desk, um, driving, eating pizza rolls. All of these things combined, you know, kind of molds the specimen that you see here. I'm just saying. I'm also in my 30s now. All right, it starts declining a little bit. I'm not saying I'm old. I'm just saying I'm not a teenager. You know what I mean? These things happen. Thank, thank you, Jeff. See, as you can tell, I mean, I'm still in the ones, barely. I'm still in the ones, but I'm also only 5'7", so I should lose about 20 pounds. And when it does start getting warm, I got my golf clubs out. I'm gonna finally get back to golfing. It's been 10 years. I really need to clean the hell out of my clubs, but I'm really dedicated to hitting the driving range and getting back on the course this summer. I really want to try it. It's definitely something that I want to try to accomplish. I like roast beef. There's no Arby's super close though. If I go up to Quakertown, there's one. A little after 9:30, guys. Let's see some personals in, light the fire. Leaf Flash, Tops Chrome update, a little bit of Prism football left, and a bunch of other things to choose from. Let's get some personal breaks in. Seen a couple people poking around on the site. Let's see if we can convert that into some orders. When it's harmless, I enjoy it. I think I love the banter. I'll get you a nice PC card for your birthday. If I know your birthday and I know what team you root for, you're getting something, in the order right around your birthday. That's how I work. And I just randomly choose days to give stuff away. We've seen this happen too. I gave away numbered to 10 autos last year. Remember that from Leaf Metal Draft Football? Those turned into some good cards. I gave away some good cards in that giveaway. Skiba, I don't think he knows what that is. Especially if he wants to be British. You might not even know what the Sorcerer's Stone is. It might be the Philosopher's Stone. Tim, what's the difference between the Philosopher's Stone and the Sorcerer's Stone? Without looking it up. She's actually watching it right now. I'm about 98% sure. Oh, are you? Is it over? Okay. Tim. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping you had no idea what that was. Same thing, just British versus American. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I would have the patience to sit through a 4 hour movie. I can barely do an hour and a half movie. It's just not my thing. I'm not good at it. I admit it. I'm in the top 1%. Yeah, from everyone, I haven't, like I said, I haven't watched it, but from everyone I've heard, everyone enjoys this cut better. I'm just not that good at it. I've got my reasons. I'm just not good at it. Well, it's not only that. Apparently, the whole, you know, the whole mood of the movie changed too. And when you get rid of everything, that's going to happen. Well, it's not even really a director's cut. It's a whole different film from what I've seen. Like the film was basically done, and then they changed the director. So I don't even know if it's fair to call it a director's cut. It's just a different version of the movie. About 20 of 10 guys. Let's see if we can get some more personals in. 7 spots left in the divisional break. Plus, I got that light the fire random team break and a bunch of packs left. I think, like I said, I think we're at 40 left. Still searching for the 3 big chase cards: the Trout, the Jeter, and the Seaver. Plus a bunch of other really cool stuff sitting in there. Link is in the chat. Help me out. Also check out the autograph memorabilia section. Got a bunch of Hall of Fame, rookie, and very good players up on there at some pretty decent prices too, I may add. I'm just guessing. I don't know if he actually has one. Back when there was a card for everything. I mean, honestly, we're not that far away from it now, right? I mean, tons of shows have their own sets. It's not even different anymore. And not just one set either. I mean, there's like 8 or 9 Walking Dead sets. I did notice that when I was watching the movie the one time. I like when they put in little things like that. Like you have to pay attention kind of movies. I think that's why like some of my favorite comedies are 80s movies because you kind of have to be paying attention to get some of the jokes. And I think that makes me appreciate them a little bit more. Like movies like Airplane. I love Airplane. Spaceballs, stuff like that. Where it's kind of like, oh, I get it. Like I like those kind of jokes. I almost called him a space bastard. He killed my pine. Yeah, most of my favorite movies are 80s stuff. Like I said, I have a couple newer ones. Like I said, I love Scott Pilgrim versus the World. It's probably my favorite movie. But if I had to put a top 10 out there, the majority would be 80s stuff. Early 90s, maybe. And not necessarily because of the quality of the acting. Like, I love some movies that the acting isn't that great. Like, I don't know if anyone's ever seen The Adventures of Buckaroo Banzai. I think it's a funny movie, but some of the acting is really bad. But I just enjoy the movie. I think it's funny. Like, I like that one. I like Spaceballs a ton, obviously. Airplane and Airplane 2. I enjoy Blazing Saddles. I get that you can't make the movie now, but the movie is still pretty funny. Scott Pilgrim. Just want to tell you both good luck. We're all counting on you. His drinking problem, the jokes that you have to get. That's one of the ones I just haven't seen yet. Like I said, I want to, but I just can't get myself to sometimes get invested in the movie because I get too invested in the movie and it screws with me. Mel Brooks is amazing. Robin Hood Men in Tights, that's on my top 10. I love that movie. Let's get some personals going, guys. Link is in the chat. Would love to get some Light the Fire going. Like I said, it's on the list, but with a bunch of other movies. Of I really want to. I'm just I've got my reasons. Our Men in Tights is incredible. Buckaroo Banzai is an amazing cult favorite of mine. I just love that movie. Let's get some orders in, guys. We've had a personal today. I want to see a couple more boxes broken. Leaf Flash, Score Football, Signature Series, bunch of cool stuff out there. I've ordered some more optic blasters. They're on their way, hopefully for next week. But would like to get some more stuff in today. Would love to see some more personal box breaks. Take a look if you get a chance. I know you got some people watching. About 10 of 10, guys. Seven spots left in the divisional break as well. That movie makes me feel old. Like they're saying, like how they've been posting a lot lately, like, oh, this movie is now 20 years. Like Shrek is 20 years old. That movie is 20 years old. That's incredible to me. The second, if I had to pick one of them, the second one's my favorite. But there's a lot of them. there's just a lot of them. Ten is just so many. Yeah, you gotta assume that. I mean, without Paul Walker, I mean, I guess they're still doing the franchise, but that's an important character to not have in there. You know what I mean? Especially when you're that far into a franchise. 10 movies is still just a lot. Oh well, yeah, the originals are much better. Like I said, 1 and 2 are the best ones. I know some people like Tokyo Drift, but I didn't care for it. It's the same thing. It's not necessarily the quality of the movie anymore. You know what I mean? The name sells itself, and people still buy it anyway. Transformers movies aren't winning any awards, but they're still going to bring people in because it's Transformers. Little short of 10 o'clock, guys. Still taking personals. Link is in the chat. Making a small mint off of that. Oh, yeah. All that far in, you need those. Yeah, they know what they're, and from a marketing standpoint, they know what they're doing. If it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of mentality. Plenty of personals, plenty of group breaks up there. Let's see if we can get something else going here. Just shy of 10 o'clock on the East Coast. Would really love to see a couple more personal breaks come in, especially Light the Fire. There is some really good stuff hiding in there. What other product are you going to have a 1 in 40 chance at pulling a Mike Trout auto to 10 out of? That's not like a grand. Think about it. It's a lot of good stuff. It's not like you're going to be getting no cards either. 5 hits guaranteed per box, plus a bunch of other products to choose from. Yeah, that's their bread and butter. I don't think that's in my creative forte. Yeah, my asleep stuff is good. I'm very creative when I'm asleep. Just hit 10 o'clock, guys. Looking for personal breaks. Let's get something going here. Yeah, I remember them, just like anyone else. I'll remember them for a couple of minutes and then I'll start forgetting them. But I could definitely, my mind goes insane when I'm asleep. More insane than it does when I'm awake. Taking those orders, guys. Let's get something in. I would say fear might get in the way. But yes, in the movie world, no, there's nothing. If somebody asked me to come up with one, I could probably figure something out. I just haven't. I haven't had the need to. But yeah, exactly. There's no reason to. I read a bunch when I was a kid. I don't read books anymore. Not that they're a bad thing. I just don't do it. There's no time constraints in books. Still taking personals, guys. 5 after 10. Let's get something going. Yeah, they haven't announced the next drop yet. It'll probably be in a couple of days if I had to guess, but nothing yet. I've read plenty of books, but I couldn't say any of them have been in the last 10 years. Like I've seen plenty of shows, I just can't seem to do movies. Like right now, I'm rewatching Coupling. It's a BBC show. It's basically the British Friends. So by the way, if you enjoy Friends, highly suggest Coupling. It's pretty funny. It's only 4 seasons, but it's basically Friends in Britain. It's on Hulu if anyone has that. Highly suggest that. It's definitely a more raunchy Friends. Very very funny. A lot of stuff you can do in Britain that you can't do here. I haven't, but that's the kind of thing that would be on my list again. I like those kind of movies. I love the Ocean's movies, all three of them. I like 12 the least, but 11, 12, and 13, I love those movies. They would be on my top 10 as well. Completely forgot about those. I don't know how, but oh yeah, 11 is legendary. 13 is close. I liked 13 a lot. 'Cause I thought Al Pacino was a good one to bring in. Yeah. I, the second one, it's kind of like again, same thing with like a lot of sequels. They kind of, they needed something to build off the first one, but I don't know what they did to change it for the third one. But they knocked it out of the park. I loved that one. 10 after 10, hoping for some personals, guys. Like to get some stuff in and get some restocks going for everybody. Yeah, I'll definitely take a look at that. Honestly, on TV, I've been mostly watching the Olympic channel because they've been having like skiing and snowboarding on. And I kind of like that stuff. I really don't watch much TV other than sports stuff. And I'll put it on like the Science Channel or Nat Geo if I want to watch something in the background. But I don't really watch much show wise on TV. Plenty of things to be breaking here, guys. It's about quarter after 10. Hoping to see some traffic pick up here. Get a couple breaks in. Yeah, I don't watch much new stuff. I love The Office. I love Friends. Like I said, I watch Coupling. I've watched that a couple times. That one's fun to rewatch. Um, Parks and Rec. I did watch most of. Again, it's usually comedy stuff. I like YouTube stuff too. Like I watch Game Grumps a lot, Achievement Hunter, stuff like that. I never really get around to TV shows, which tells me that streaming stuff is probably the way I'm gonna go. Probably cut the cord at some point. Because other than, like I said, a couple of channels, I don't really watch TV that much. Or I can get those channels on something else like Peacock. I can get NBC and you know the Olympic Channel and stuff like that. Again, it's all a matter of personal preference. Somehow they always get the worst game of the week. I mean, there's been a few good ones, but that's usually the running joke. Still hoping for a few personals tonight, guys. Go take a look at the site. Well, yeah, Thanksgiving, that's different. We're talking Thursday night football. Thanksgiving games are always good. Just like Christmas Day NBA games are always good. Gonna give this a little more time, guys. If we're gonna be fair, it's usually the worst of the three games. I definitely find myself watching Thanksgiving football during the day more than I do at night. Giving us a few more minutes, guys. Hoping everyone or anyone can get some personal breaks going here. If you're watching, go take a look. Hopefully, we can get something going. Yeah, I think the pandemic actually helped that a decent amount. You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to see many stores open on Thanksgiving this year. Gonna do a last call for personals, guys. The traffic just does not seem to be there today. But if you're watching and you want to put in a break, I've got plenty of stuff here, guys. Let's get something going. Like, there's already a couple hubs in major cities where you're seeing like DoorDash, Uber Eats and stuff like that, where they're just setting up mini versions of fast food restaurants, but they're like 14 or 15 of them in the same place, so that there's one centralized location that you can go and get like choose from a small part of the menu, which is a great idea. Last call for personals, guys. Yeah, I think that's probably the next evolution. We'll start seeing that. Because how many fast food places? You know what I mean? There's plenty of room. Yep, I mean shared warehouses, stuff like that. We're gonna see it. It's in the near future. Last call. Anyone for a personal break? All right, guys. Hoping to see more orders tomorrow. In the meantime, stay safe. Have a good weekend. Have a good night. And hopefully we'll get some breaks in tomorrow. Check out Light the Fire. Hopefully we get some more packs of that broken. And check out the football random divisional break. I would love to see some movement on that. Spot already gone. Some good boxes in there, plates and patches, and some other stuff. So go check it out. And hopefully we will have a better night coming up. So have a good night, everybody. And I will see you guys soon.